So this is a story that's popped up that you might have already seen. It's about a 78-year-old man who's a war veteran who runs a Star Wars shop. He had a sign up in the store saying, along the lines of, if you have a penis, you're not a real woman. Those weren't the exact words, but I'm trying to avoid swearing. YouTube's being very strict about that. Anyway, the sign was extremely critical of trans women. But the way I see it, he owns the store and can put up whatever he likes. So a trans woman went into the store to confront the store owner. Obviously, live and let live is a concept beyond their comprehension. They also arranged to have it filmed, which is why we now know about it. But this trans person is actually a councilwoman of the city. I'm not sure how it's perceived in America, where government officials hassle small business owners, but I'm guessing it's not good. And now, because of this whole situation, Antifa have caught wind of this shop owner, and they are planning to hold a protest outside his shop on Saturday. At the time of recording this, that hasn't happened yet. It's Friday here, but due to YouTube forcing me to wait several days until they review my content to find out it's not terrorism or something, by your perspective watching this, it's already happened and news of it may have broken. Or, hopefully, nothing happened and you haven't heard of it. But as Antifa are well known for their calm temperament and completely rational actions, I fully expect his store to be burned down, because nothing says anti-fascist like forcing people to change their political views with violence. If they don't burn his store down, while I'll be very happy, I do fully expect some kind of physical violence against him. We all know Antifa are not above hurting people, even old or vulnerable people.
I'm telling you right now, as a trans women are women.
Well, I'm telling you, as a man, that's bullshit.
Uh-huh.
It's total bullshit.
Okay.
You know what? Nobody confronts your ass. That's the problem.
The guy actually has a good point there. They are so used to their echo chambers that anyone disagreeing with them or telling them like it is, it's completely alien to them. So this really is a slap in the face. It's when Twitter meets cold, hard reality. And it's a beautiful thing to see. More people really need to do this more often. Maybe then they'll learn.
Really? We're
Really?
going to show them this side of you. And
You do it. You do it. You do it really good. Because guess
hopefully
what?
we can wake you up.
You are fucking nuts.
Let's wake you up.
You
to the
are
truth,
nuts.
sir.
You're not a woman. You don't look like a woman. You
Uh-huh.
don't act like a woman.
Really?
He actually brings up a pretty good point. It's claimed that trans women are women, but they seldom act like women. There's a lot of anger and a lot of aggression in there. But I mean, when it comes down to it, women are very unique creatures. It's not just a case of their anatomy. I mean, any guy who has had a girlfriend knows this. Their memory is far better, but only when it comes to the inconsistencies about the story we spin to sneak off down the pub and have a few drinks with the lads. A few inconsistencies and suddenly they're Sherlock Holmes, telling me what I did 3 weeks ago while I'm trying to remember what condiment the stain on my shirt was made from, and the inexplicable things that science can't explain, like how no woman in the history of humanity has ever decided on her own what she wants for dinner. Anyway, we're getting distracted from the topic at hand.
Now.
Nobody.
Thankfully.
Do you think there's one person that really thinks that you're a chick?
I know a lot of people that agree with me.
Nobody agrees you're a chick, my guy. People simply agree because if they don't, they get this treatment. Some may honestly have tricked themselves into thinking it, but that's more akin to Stockholm Syndrome than it is honesty. And one group that's really dove into this is the CR Mutual Aid Net, which I believe is a charity that accepts donations, but is choosing to spend their time doxing the store owner and releasing his number. Well, they've obviously got time and money on their hands, so I advise everybody not to donate. If they've got time for this, they're doing just fine. If anything happens to this store owner or his property, I think this councilwoman and this charity group should be held responsible, because you and they know how likely it is to get violent. It really doesn't take much to push these people to violence. Just something that would make any one of us go, wow, that guy's a dick, I'm not going to go in his store again. But no, they have to make a major national incident out of it. It's ridiculous. There have also been hints on Twitter that people are encouraging creative resistance against him. These include, but are not limited to, apparently some ex-employees are falsifying allegations that he got touchy, falsifying some sexual harassment allegations against him. Do you remember a time when people would agree to disagree? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Seriously though, how hard is it to say, I don't agree with what you're saying, therefore I'm not going to shop in your store? Every single shop, every single person has to agree. What a boring world would that be, where nobody had an opposing viewpoint, so nothing ever got debated, just where everywhere you went people nodded like brainless sheep, going, ha, yep, we agree, ha, bah. It just seems like this situation is getting seriously out of hand. For something that could be solved with, I disagree with this, I'm not going to shop there, I don't like the owner. But no. In today's outrage, clout-chasing world, every little slight needs to be recorded and chronicled on social media so everybody can see how stunning and brave you are. Because there's no other way that you would be found stunning. You trans woman with your weird long nipples. I mean, what's going on under there? I doubt there's been any breast implants, because there's absolutely nothing like that to speak of. It's just weird nipples poking through a shirt. Gross. Anyway guys, that'll do it for this one. Short and sweet. This video was much more fun to make than the usual stuff, so if you guys liked it, let me know and I'll do this more often. And because this was fun to make, I'm likely to do a lot more of these. And, as always, thank you for your time.